I feel like I might have been placating you when I brought up the Astros and the sign accused of being cheating again. I don't really give a shit about that. I, if you're not trying to steal signs of baseball, you're not trying. And if you're not trying to do it, you should be fired.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to say that's not the case, but what I'm going to say is obviously, this the extra layer to that is what the Astros went through before in their 17 World Series win. They were accused of cheating before in the playoffs, and now potentially, whether they're doing it or not, because the accusation's there, all of a sudden it's believable. You know, now it comes into okay, well, if they're right, if the White Sox are right, and we don't figure this out till later, and the Astros win the World Series again, now you're going to have a third tainted World Series in the last 5 years, 4 years, no 5. So, and
I don't
twice with
think
the same
it's
team.
actually
So,
tainted. I don't buy
uh,
that shit.
oh, really? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I tell you what, talk to some baseball fans and other sports fans, and they'll tell you something different. Obviously,
I'm sure they will. I just
yeah.
tell them to get over it. I mean,
Well, it's not to get
it's
over it. I mean, if they cheated. They
it
cheated, right?
absolutely
Right?
is. I
No, it
mean,
isn't.
it's no different. It's no different than Tom Brady and Deflategate and all the times they cheated to get over and win.
Well, you do realize that they were actually punished for cheating in the Super Bowl, correct?
Did they get the ring back?
Did they?
Fucking A right. They didn't give the ring back. They did
I
not
don't
give the
know.
ring back.
Well, that doesn't mean. Well, of course not.
Unless
Because go
this
ahead.
this is Jason, this is like you trying to say that cancel culture is a real thing in sports. Like if you get caught cheating in sports, ideally you would have to give the ring back. You would have to give all the proceeds back. The closest that we get to this is in a level of sports that we don't even talk about on this show. Wink, wink. So,
Not yet.
um, not ever if I got anything to do with it. Anyways,
Well, but yeah, I never mentioned anything about giving the ring back. I never said that. Far as physically giving it back, I never mentioned that. What
right.
I'm
But what
saying
I'm
is,
saying it. What are you saying?
it's tainted. That okay. No matter whenever anybody brings up the 2017 Astros or the 2018 Red Sox, for that matter, it's always going to come back to the asterisk that they were accused of cheating during that playoff run, that season, so forth and so forth. And the team was actually punished for it. Yes, that did not include them giving the rings or trophies back. But now pretty much everybody pretty much yeah, I know that the record books may still say they're the Astros or not, but everybody pretty much,
What is this? Everybody.
baseball fans.
I don't even think you.
But
I don't
let
even
me
think you
finish.
have a consensus among baseball fans. So just
Let
stop.
me finish. Let me finish. Baseball fans, other player. Okay, well, I tell you what. Whenever the Astros go to any opposing park and everybody involved with the cheating scandal that's still on the team gets booed every time they come at the plate in every city they go to, other than Houston, that's evidence enough for me, bro.
That's more evidence that you have.
And again, that was 4 years ago.
Oh, who
And,
cares?
and people, no, what I'm saying is, and people are still booing them in opposing parts 4 years later.
They're
So
angry. It's like LeBron was still getting booed 4 years after the decision. Come on.
that's not this. But yeah, but he wasn't doing accused of cheating. That's what we're talking about. You're making false comparative, comparisons here. So it's not the same.
False comparative. Is that a new Jasonism?
No, but it's not the same. I'm not disagreeing that that's the case when it comes to LeBron. You know, that's a whole different story about why he was getting booed. He was an idiot. These guys are just cheaters, period. And they were
I
busted,
mean, I mean, how can
and
you
that's
be an
it.
idiot if you're actually doing something that's make up your mind? Like what he did within the confines of the rules. What the Astros did was in the gray area of the rules. And frankly, baseball out of all sports deserves this fuckery.
Well, again, I didn't say LeBron James was cheating. I just said what he did was an idiot. The decision was stupid. He never should have done it in the first place, ever. Now, obviously, everybody's got him past it because time heals all wounds. But that will forever be the biggest
Some.
stain on his career, if you want to call that part of his career.
I
Because he,
disagree with that. The biggest stain on LeBron's career is his performance against the Dallas Mavericks.
I'm going to disagree with that completely because he has 4 other, or does he have 5 rings now? Yeah, he has
He
3
has
rings.
he has 4.
Okay, so
So
he got the 4 rings since then. So I think he's pretty much gotten over that stain. I
no,
think
no,
he's
no.
washed that stain away. I think he's good.
Actually, no. Jason, I respectfully disagree. And he's going to get judged. He's going to get judged. He's going to get judged by his greatest moments and his also worst moments.
Which the decision is one of them.
Right, but that's not like on the field of play. So this is like you bringing up shit with Kanye about MAGA and his obsession with Donald J. Trump, ignoring the fact you haven't listened to his music in forever. And yes, I went there. You don't like what people do, and then somehow magically they are knocked down a peg as an athlete or as an artist.
First of all, here's a problem I have with the Miami Heat should have beaten the one man team Dallas Mavericks. They should have, but
They
they
weren't.
didn't.
I mean, one man team. They had a squad of seasoned vets, dog.
They were a one man
And
team. Let's stop it. So,
a
but
one man team of Jason Kidd. Okay, bet.
no, a one man team in Dirk Nowitzki. So, but if you look at so you mentioned LeBron James' performance. If I look at his numbers right now for that series, they didn't lose that series because of him.
Look at the tape. Look at the tape.
I'm looking at his stats for the entire series.
You're looking at the stats, but the stats tell one story. The tape would tell you another. And I actually watched that fucking series. So
I'm sure lots of America did. But anyways. But yeah, that's why that story has merit to it when it comes. Well, that's where the story has merit to it because of what the Astros did in 2017 and got busted for and punished for. So
yeah, my thing is cancel culture is not real. It never will
that's
be.
nothing to do with cancel culture.
It totally does.
No, it
Because
isn't. No, it's not. Cancel culture is about people do some supposedly offensive stuff. People try to cancel them because of that. No one's offended by the Astros cheating. People
obviously
are
they
offended.
are. They're still mad about it. Fucking 4 years after.
That's not offended. But listen,
It looks and sounds like it. It's quacking. It's quacking like it.
They're not
Yes, it
offended
is.
by the Astros cheating. Oh my god, I'm offended. You cheated on baseball. No, people are booing the Astros or those certain players because they're pieces of